Hello friends, welcome back to DevOps Seed. In this video, we are going to learn how to create an AMI in AWS EC2. So firstly, we will create our own private AMI and we will launch another EC2 instance using that AMI that we have created. So now, if I scroll down, here you can see images. Any images you can see AMI. So let's check there is any AMI or not. So you can see you do not have any images in this region. So as of now, I don't have any AMI. So let's create. So for that, firstly, we need to launch instance. So let's start. So firstly, we are going to launch instance. So click on launch instances. Then here we need to choose an AMI. So here you can see if I click on this my AMIs, there is no any AMI. You do not create any AMIs. You can launch instance using AMI provided by AWS. So that's why we are going to use AWS AMIs. So here I will choose this Amazon Linux 2 AMI. So click on select. Then the second step is choose instance type. So here I will choose t2.micro. You can see here because it's free tier eligible. Then click on configure instance details. Then here number of instance you want. So I want only one instance. That's why here I mentioned one. If you want two, then you can enter two. Then click on next add storage. Then here I will add another value EBS. So click on add new value EBS. So you can see the device and snapshot. So I don't want snapshot. That's why here it's blank. Then size. So I want 8 GB, then volume type, and then delete on termination. So if you want to delete this EBS volume, when your instance is terminated, then you can check it. If you don't want it, then you can remove. So I want delete on termination. So that's why I will check it. Then click on add tags. Then here, my instance name will be Linux. Then configure security group. Select an existing security group and default. Then review and launch. And then launch instances. So here, select a key pair. So my key pair is Windows RSA. I acknowledge and launch instances. So you can see here our instance state is pending. So wait for a few seconds. So now it's running. So now we are going to connect to our Amazon EC2 terminal. So copy the IP address and here I will use mobile extreme to connect my terminal. And the default name is EC2-user. And advanced SSH setting, and here we need to give the path of our key pair. So my key pair is Windows. Okay. So you can see we have successfully connected to our Amazon Linux to AMI. So clear the screen. Now here I'm going to install HTTPD. So let's check here is already installed or not. So let's check the status. So run the command sudo systemctl status HTTPD. So you can see a unit HTTPD service could not be found. So let's install. So clear the screen firstly, and then firstly we need to update our system package using this command. So it's done. So clear the screen. And now we are going to install HTTPD. So let's run the install command. So it's done. Now clear the screen. Let's start our HTTPD service using this command. then enable. Now let's check the status of our HTTP service. Now it's done. You can see it's active running. Now it's done. Now go to the AWS and now we are going to create AMI using this instance. So if I click right click, otherwise if I click on action, you can see a images and templates. If I click on, you can see a create image. So firstly we need to stop our instance and then we are going to create AMI using this instance. So the state is stopping. So wait for a few seconds. Now the state is stop. So now select your instance and then go to the actions. Otherwise click on right click, then go to the images and templates and then click on create images. Here, create image. So enter your image name. So my image name will be sample. Then image description. So here I will enter testing. Then here, if you want to reboot, then you can enable. If you don't want, then you can skip, because it will reboot your instance. But here we have already stopped our instance, so that's why no need to reboot. Then volume type EBS. Then here I don't want any changes here, so here click on create image. So successfully created AMI from this instance. So let's start our instance. And let's check our AMI. So it's pending. So it's running after a few seconds. So let's go to the AMIs and let's check our AMI. So you can see our AMI name is sample and this is our AMI ID and source. Then the owner ID and visibility, it's a private, and then status is pending. So wait for a few seconds. Then creation date, and the platform is Linux, block devices, virtualization, and so on. So wait for a few seconds. It's pending. So after a few seconds, it's running. You can see the status of our AMI. So you can see it's available now. So now select your AMI and click on launch instances. Otherwise, you can go to the instances and click on launch instances. And then go to the my AMIs and select your AMI that we have created, sample. And in description, we have mentioned testing, root device type EBS, and so on. So click on select. Then the second step is choose an instance type. So here I will choose T2.micro, as you know. Then configure instance details, then add storage, then add tags. So the tag will be demo. Then configure security group, select an existing and then default, review and launch, and launch. Now select a key pair, I acknowledge, and launch instances. So let's check our instance. So the state is pending. So wait for a few seconds. Now it's running, you can see. Now select your instance and copy the instance IP. Now we are going to connect to our terminal. So go to the mobile stream and click on session, then SSH, paste the remote host, and the default name is EC2-user. Then advanced SSH setting, use private key, and here we need to give the path of our PIM file. So my PIM file is Windows, and then click on OK. Now we have successfully connected to our Amazon Linux to AMI. Right. Now clear the screen. Now I want to check my HTTPD status. So as you know the command sudo systemctl status HTTPD. So you can see here it's active running. That means we have successfully created our AMI, our private AMI, as you can see here. And in this AMI, we have installed HTTPD, and you can see here we are using here. You can see the status is running. That means it's installed on in this AMI. So you can see the AMI, it's a private AMI visibility. So in this video, we have learned how to create an AMI in AWS. So thank you for watching our video. I hope you like the video and it's helpful to you. So please like, share and subscribe our DevOps channel.